Does anyone need a recap of what happened last time, or do we just want to start punching salad?
I think I got it.
We are fighting salad. Apparently, it is.
That's all that's
turn.
important.
Okay, I'm gonna cast what I think is probably my best spell, which is Wither and Bloom. And I think I can 10 feet catch the 2 red salads and Adric.
Wither and Bloom does extra damage to salads, right?
It
Get it?
There is info about vegetation.
That's such a good joke. I almost want to just like give you an extra D6.
Inspiration, right?
Yeah. Inspiration.
So I'm
Jamie,
gonna
get inspiration for the first time in this campaign.
Okay.
Oops, that was a self roll.
I use it on my next attack.
So, Adric, you get the hit die,
Ooh.
and red salads get the Constitution saving throw. They both save, so they take half damage. Take 4.
-4.
Okay. And I'm gonna stay in this doorway. I like this doorway.
Adric gets to roll a hit die.
Mm-hmm.
How do I do that? I can't. It doesn't seem like there's a thing for it.
Well,
I can't
you can
do-
just
roll it.
whatever your hit die is.
Okay.
Just
I can't
manually
seem
roll.
If you click the gear icon, there's a button for just like roll, like hit dice to the right of it.
Oh
There's
yeah,
a gear.
that's true.
Ooh.
Top right
sweet.
corner. Yeah.
What's your spellcasting ability modifier?
Mine is 3.
Oh, cool. Perfect.
Oops. Apparently I can roll for you guys if I have
Ooh.
shit selected.
I got maximum.
Oh, the only recap I do want is what kind of poison am I or whatever? It's an unknown disease. Did we figure that out?
Okay, Adric got hit with something that started in his arm and felt like it was just slowly traveling its way up his arm as if burrowing. You felt something that felt like, as in tune you are with life and healing people and stuff like that, you feel as if such magics may not work on you at the moment.
Gotcha.
And I don't have any bonus actions. So I am good. I felt like I did bonus action. The only bonus action I can find is my Hungry Jaws.
Hungry jaws.
Mm-hmm.
Hungry like hippo.
And what a bonus they are.
Once per short rest, you can
Yeah.
do like 1d6 damage. It's pretty good.
and
If
gain
you
it.
hit with your melee wizard.
And gain it.
True.
Yeah.
That
but
part's cute.
I do wish it was not so limited.
Yeah.
It should not be once per short rest. It should be a couple times per short rest or something.
I mean, how hungry is he really?
I see. We're going with the actual hunger being the...
It seems like that's the design of it, right?
Yeah.
Once for short rest, you have a little snack.
If you desired, I would let you change it to number of proficiency times per day.
Yeah, I accept.
So you could do 3 per day, but not recover them until you long rest.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, it seems like you're
Okay.
either at full health or you're in the shit and want to use it all the time. Like,
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, Hungry Jaws
All right.
per long rest proficiency.
you can use this feature a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. You recover all charges. after a long rest or something like that.
Thank you.
Can you remind me which, like, I would have seen the attacks happen, so I feel like my character would know this. Which of the two red slads is more damaged?
This one is marginally more damaged because he got stabbed by Joe with a sneak attack.
Cool. Okay.
They're all looking pretty hale at the moment, though.
We'll step here. Remain within range of both, and I will give him a let's see. Sorry, let me yeah, I will give him a wham
Surprisingly, that misses.
and a bam,
That hits.
and I will spend a key point
Yep.
to flurry of blows.
Okay.
Oh,
Can't believe you didn't go for the thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
A wham bam flurry of blows.
Sorry,
The classic follow-up attack.
I actually will not do. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. Follow up. Yeah. Sorry, wham bam, and I spend 8 key points to thank you, salad ma'am. And I will do an unarmed strike.
Hits.
I imagine that hits, and I would like to spend another key point to turn that into a stunning strike. So they have to make a something. Let me double check what that is exactly.
For what it's worth, stunning strikes you can do on any hit, I believe.
Oh, okay.
And it's
cool.
definitely worth doing at the earlier in your turn.
Yes, that is true.
Yep.
Yeah. So they have to make a DC 16 con save.
They're pretty conny. Well, not for
That
you.
is a fail. So this dude down here is the stunned or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, man, he's rotating. Okay, that's a stunned icon. There we go.
Well, yeah, that was stupid. I didn't try it the first time. I thought I had to do it unarmed, but I'm thinking something else. And I guess for my final attack, because of the thing, I will unarmed strike. Oh, I get advantage, don't I?
Yes.
Cool.
So you can just click the.
Sweet.
Okay.
And you know what? I will. How many key points do I have?
Stunning strike again.
That does not seem like it would be very useful.
It's about sending a message.
Yes. You know what? Fuck it. I'll spend an extra key point. Nah. I'm good. That's my turn.
Can you tell me how long stunning strike lasts? Is it to the end of?
The end of. Wait, let me double check. Actually, that's a good thing to be sure of. End of my next turn.
Wow.
I know.
So it skips his whole turn, and you get advantage for a whole nother turn.
Yes, and in exchange, all I have to do is give up all of my non-combat skills and capabilities for my class.
Ah, cool. Well, seeing you wail on his buddy, the one next to you is gonna turn over and make a couple attacks at you. You don't have to make the con saves because you're already infected by this guy.
Damn.
But I suppose those all three hit.
That they do. Those are some good rolls. Let's see.
He sure did. I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
He's gonna shift over there a little bit, so it looks like he's flanking, but that does no mechanical bonus. And that will end his turn, and Edmund is up.
Okay. Gonna pop my head out from around the corner. No new information there. Let's see. So I am going to cast a guiding bolt. Oh, wait. God damn it. I had some plan from last time that I didn't write down. But maybe I didn't. Nah, okay. I'll cast a guiding bolt and toss a little something on there. Toss
Who's that at?
Twins. It's at both of. It's at the two that are not stunned. Twin spell. To God, hopefully they.
Yeah. Yeah. So do another guiding bolt.
Okay, cool.
But don't consume the spell slot. That first one at red or blue?
First one's at red.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, and that is radiant damage. Okay. So,
Assuming
minus.
it's hit.
Gosh, why does that keep printing? Minus 24. Yep, those both hit. Oh, no, it wasn't minus 24, it's minus 20. Oh gosh. Okay, there we go. Yep, and they are both now glowing.
I'll use the remainder of my movement to pop back behind this wall. Even a little further.
All right.
Yeah.
Damn, that was some good bolt.
Yeah. As you guys are fighting in this room, that loud, rhythmic whomp, whomp, whomp noise is still occurring, and based on some of the damage that was caused to the pipe earlier, a gout of magical ooze stuff squirts out, but passes harmlessly by all of the individuals present.
Sweet.
And now it is
It's
stunned.
squirting out of the of which area?
It's like around here, because that's
Okay.
the area that got like big blasted by something. Maybe it was a fireball, I think. But how do I? Where's just this big broken pipe segment up there,
Gotcha.
making some
Don't
squirts.
Don't get the goo on you.
Yep.
Hey.
Or maybe you do get the goo on you.
Yeah. It, from what you guys have seen, it seems like it's sort of, it's like kind of just like trickling, dripping out, but then it seems sometimes the pressure backs up a little bit, like kinking a hose, and you let go, and it's just like squirt, and then it goes back to just sort of dribbling. Okay, next Red Slod's turn. Oh, gosh. There we go. Adric, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 17.
As you were engaged in combat with this red slot in front of you, hammering it with your literal hammer and fists, made some like good dents in it and stunned it, but even as it's standing there stunned and dazed, you notice some of its wounds are starting to knit themselves back together.
I don't like that.
That ends his turn because he's stunned. And now Joe's up. Joe would be like, oh, you telling me that blue guy's going to give me advantage if I hit him? So I can use sneak attack, the only thing rogues do?
That is
Sounds
exactly
about
what
right.
you would think.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like
He's-
Taylor in the room with us now.
Yeah. I feel like he should have more than 46 HP, but he only has 12 con, so whatever. He is going to bonus action, cunning action, disengage, run up here, make a rapier attack at this blue slot with advantage. With advantage. There we go. And then he's gonna sneak attack for 4d6.
Nice.
25 damage. And using some of his fancy footwork will continue on his way up here. Okay, minus 25. Enter. Okay. That'll be Joe's turn. Blue Slod is going to do a bite at
With disadvantage.
with disadvantage
Yep.
because
Because I have protection from aberrations.
oh. Hey, does a 14 hit?
Negative.
Hey.
The blue slot felt like he had that one pretty lined up, and then a little bit of just fairy magic came by and gently moved his bite to the side and hit open air. So he's going to go after Joe, the guy who just stabbed him.
Oh.
Goddamn.
Joe's like, oh, I'm going to uncanny dodge that one.
Mm. Yep.
So he
Joe is
takes,
so smart.
yeah, he's a wise guy. 23 reduced to 11. And then Joe's gonna make a con save. Joe's gonna fail. He feels a very similar feeling to what had. And he's gonna make another claw at Joe. He's just gonna take another 9 damage. Joe's reeling from that one a little bit. Can't wait to kill off Taylor while he's not here.
Listen, man, he could have started the drive earlier.
True.
And you're similarly perceptive. You notice that the blue one also seems to be having its wounds knit together a little bit.
Just the blue one, not the red ones?
Adric noticed the red one
Okay.
doing it. You noticed the blue one doing it.
Gotcha.
And Slod Tadpole's gonna be like, yeah, kill Joe! And go up there and miss. And it's Um's turn.
Can I?
That's your name.
Yeah, got him again.
Can I do some sort of checkerino to see if I know how to stop these things from healing, or weaknesses, that sort of thing?
Yeah. Describe to me how you would use your knowledge, and then make a skill check you deem appropriate based on your description.
I think it would be like maybe has interacted with one of these tadpoles before and did some poking and prodding of it, and using his divine sense of all living beings and empathy towards them, realized that it didn't like it so much when whatever.
Yeah.
Which would be a survival check.
Sounds good. Yeah. Out in the wilderness, fraternizing with tadpoles.
Oh,
Send
yeah.
it. That's a pretty good survival check. You did some not terribly mean experiments on said tadpole while you were conversing with it because you were just intrigued and wanted to understand more, and you could not find a way to stop the regeneration.
Rats.
And I don't think is the sort of guy who would have squished a tadpole to see if that stopped it from regenerating.
Yep. Okay. I will do a bit of bonking. At the blue guy.
Kabong.
That hits.
And then I'm gonna War Priest and do it again.
Kabong. Nice.
This also hits.
Fuck him up. Fuck up. Up and at him.
Blue one's taken some beatings, but is still. He's not looking terrible, but he's not looking great. He's looking bloodied.
I know what that word means.
4E, 4E.
And that's my turn.
Wonder why they got rid of that mechanic. Kind of liked it.
Yeah. Lizard folk are just going to, with that glassy look in their eyes, just sort of advance forward and try and hit the person nearest to each of them.
But Gizzard is one of them.
These two are at These two are at the Gizzard Lizard.
Are they also aberrations?
These are not.
Okay.
These
Are they
just seem
human?
to be slightly transformed lizard folk, but still retaining enough of their humanoid nature.
So the 7 or the 22-7 was it me?
Yeah, the first two were at the second two were at Gizzard, so I think both you take a hit.
Both of you
I
take some-
react with shield.
Oh,
Gives me an AC of 20, and therefore,
Okay, then you do not take 7 damage.
Nice.
was a
And-
level 1 slot worth 7 damage? I don't know,
Maybe.
but I like using abilities.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, that's
Welcome
like
if you got them.
probably on
you
average.
guys
how
long
much
rested,
you-
so you could use all the abilities, right?
Yes. Also, that's like on average probably how much you'd heal from a first level spell. So it seems like
Yeah.
good.
Unfortunately, it only lasts to the start of my next turn, which I think is now.
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 All right, bye-bye. So has anyone said out loud, hey, I think these guys are regenerating or anything?
No.
I do
Adric
that.
did.
You do that?
Adric,
Okay, great. Oh, I think I have an ability for that. I cast Chill Touch at the blue slot.
The blue slot
Cannot regain hit points
Does-
until the start of their next turn.
not get hit by a 9.
It's true.
I feel like it's a bad design call to give a ranged spell a name of touch.
Touch. Wait,
Seems like-
did I have
Yeah,
advantage
I
on
always assumed that was
on
a melee
Salat?
spell.
Is there,
No, Joe used the guiding bolt advantage.
wait, is there any?
Yeah, the red one would.
It
Still
doesn't.
Have,
It only is for the first attack.
Yes,
Okay.
Yep.
there
that's how guiding bolt works.
Okay.
Have
The
you-
next attack roll made against the target.
And
has
so,
were two
sorry.
targets.
Yeah, I
Both
might
of them-
retcon to the other one then if that hasn't been used.
You do see a glow around him. You also notice that he is the healthiest looking of all of them.
I do it anyway. How about an 18?
An 18 hits.
All right. 11 damage and no regen until the start of my next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All done?
Let me think. Yeah, I think I am done.
Okay, I'm taking a 1-minute break so I can indulge in my nicotine.
That's cool.
Nice.
Oh, he has to sign off for this? He's gonna put it up his butt or something?
No, he's switching to a laptop so that he can be at the hookah.
Because those nicotine suppositories really hit like nothing else, let me tell you.
Yeah. Me tell you, I mean,
Straight up the butt.
these totally look like they could be suppositories.
Got that.
Yep.
Foundry. Game Master. Grab on stick. Logging in, and we're at the top of the order with Adric.
Grab on
All
stick
right.
is your password,
Nope.
I'm
eh?
going to
It's all leet speak.
Warhammer in the face.
Yes,
Yeah.
please log into my account. See how there's nothing prepared for after this combat. You will gain no information.
Let's see.
Who is that at? Oh, Stunned
That
Boy?
was it, the stunned guy.
Hits.
And I will, I guess, go for the stunning strike again. So roll a con save.
Okay.
Fuck. Passes. And I will Warhammer him again
This also hits.
and attempt another stunning strike. Which he saves
17 again.
God damn it. And then given my current state, I think I'm going to spend key point bonus action patient defense, and I take the dodge action.
Okay. Since we've totally done that before, I'm going to read that. Oh, disadvantage against you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And that guy is no longer stunned. No, there are fewer status icons in this one.
Yeah, I probably don't have everything imported over that Jamie has. It's mostly just like the actual conditions. You can't put like this one is Hexblade Cursed
I'm
or
just going to
anything.
give myself exhaustion because the eye could mean vigilance as well as tiredness.
All right. This one, since you're so perceptive, you notice that its wounds do not start to knit themselves back together on this turn.
Man.
It's
They start to, and then the hand like just undoes the stitches. Like
yeah.
Excited.
It's
Yeah.
like those two, that spy versus spy, where they're painting the thing just like in circles, changing it from like
yeah.
red to blue and back. It's just that, like something gets stitched up and then just undone.
Oh man, I remember Spy versus Spy.
Okay, this one's gonna take a bite at Adric at disadvantage. Ah,
Does
it's
not
not
hit.
advantage. Does not hit. Okay. He doesn't like that, so he's gonna try and claw at disadvantage. But that one
does hit.
Oh, do 20s hit? Okay, please make
20s
a
do hit.
DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Bitch.
Wow. In addition to your previous malady, you now feel something burrow into your arm. On the
Don't
claw,
worry,
from the claw of this slot.
push us all back to health.
And he's like, okay, mission accomplished there, so he's gonna go back to Adric again with another disadvantage.
Does not hit.
All right, and he's going to let out a guttural roll of frustration. And
Yeah.
he's done.
This
That's been
dodge
his
is
turn.
actually pretty fucking good.
All right.
Yeah.
Head around the corner again. I feel like sometime in the course of this, maybe the top of my head got sort of chopped off as I was like poking my head around the corner. Let's see. I'm gonna do a little bit of like trig here.
The red one and blue one are both looking bloodied. The red one's a little worse off for wear in the bottom left here.
Man, too bad you don't have a line spell.
Yeah. 20-foot radius. Oh, yeah,
I mean, how much do you really like Adric and you know?
Yeah.
I have advantage on dexterity saves at the moment.
Yeah, 20-foot radius. That's just gonna kill everyone the way around it. Let's see.
The greater good.
Yeah. All right. Great. Yeah. Greater good, guys.
Oh, you have monk evasion too now. Evasion's
I
great.
do.
Good ability.
Put me in the middle of it. I have
Yeah.
advantage on saving throws and evasion. What could go wrong?
Should I do it? How are you? What are your circle of life type feelings right
the
now?
pearl.
You like ready to
you-
join the great?
Since this may affect your decision making, you did fireball them at like the start of the fight, right?
Uh-huh.
You didn't feel like that did as much damage as you were hoping. You rolled a
Okay.
33 out of 48 damage. It was a pretty big explosion, but they did not look nearly as phased by it as you would have expected.
Okay.
Still took
Yeah.
some damage, but
This
not
would
full on.
mostly be about resolving my unstated conflicts with my, as if I did this, damaging them. I think we'll do the repeat of the last thing, perhaps. Let's do anything special now. All right, yeah, I'll, guiding bolts, first level, and I think, yeah, I'll do the red and the back line, red and blue guys.
Wait, well, never mind.
So that one will be at the red guy, and wind spell.
that one did not hit the red guy.
Okay. Do I want to? Was that a 13? Fuck it. I'll just send the second one at the blue guy.
That does hit.
Cool. Nope. And I will pop back around the corner.
All right, so we've got a sorcerer ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all done?
Mm-hmm.
The red slot by Adric, having just shaken off its stun and really not liking that, is going to send all three of his attacks at him. And I'll click the disadvantages here in a second.
Wow.
So that first one is
Lucky
not
dodges.
crit damage, it's just 11.
Can it just be 5?
No.
Okay, just thought I'd ask. Cool. I take 5 damage.
17
All right.
doesn't hit.
Nope. My AC
Got a lot of
is
AC.
19.
Wow.
And hearing some like duck in and out action happening, he's going to position himself a little over here. And he regenerates a little bit.
Son of a bitch.
Joe's up. Joe again goes, fuck yeah, advantage, my favorite. I'm a rogue. And is going to stab with his rapier. Aw, where are them crits at? And then, does he have a sneak attack thing? Okay, another 19 damage. And he uses his swashbuckler ability, which gives him free disengage after making a melee attack, and ducks off to the corner here. Do any of his things do a bonus action?
I mean, you could go double dagger if you want.
Oh, I could have been re-rolling a damage die. Okay, we're gonna re-roll that one. It's 2 now. Fuck yeah, 1 more damage.
Hey.
God, he's so good at playing a rogue. But I think his other things, other swashbuckler stuff is like actions. What's rakish audacity do? Fancy footwork. Swashbuckler. He ends his turn while he reads his character sheet.
Sweet. What would Joe say while Joe is reading his own, biographical information?
Joe would be like, "Oh damn, having not used to playing these here rogue types. I came in looking for shit to steal, but there was nothing here, so I tried stabbing instead, and got to read all those abilities now."
Solid.
Good RP.
Blue slot.
What does this thing do? He is going to use his horn of whatever the fuck, stirring dragon vessel, to make a potion of fire breath and quaff it.
Nice.
And that's his turn. Pelusa is upset at all of his allies just clogging the doorway here, and I guess is just going to keep attacking after healing a little bit. Boop, boop, boop. Disadvantage is coming.
It's actually my disadvantage. I lost concentration.
Okay. Well, I think all those miss anyway, so.
Yeah, that turtle shell is doing, man, monk druid tank for the win.
And
well,
he's...
we'll see what happens after the next turn, but...
You just hear in your head, "Why won't you die?" And that'll be his turn.
I think this actually just fits into the age-old rivalry between frogs and turtles.
Yeah. And the tadpole comes hopping forward and is like, "Yeah, die!" in your head, and misses as well. Maybe it would have chased Joe. I don't know. It did that. Thumbs up.
I think it's time to send in the clowns. I'm going to conjure eight golden stags.
I said always a creature that's not in. Okay, plutonium import creatures.
Actually, can we make this Christmas themed? Can they be
Yeah.
what?
They
Reindeer.
are golden reindeer.
Hell yeah.
Good.
No, golden reindeer is not a creature. I still have to search for golden stag.
Uh-huh.
4 turtle doves.
Yeah, what's the CR on a turtle dove?
Yeah.
If it's 0, I get infinite of them, I think.
That's
I
canonical.
think that's how that works. Yeah.
Fill
Where
every
were you
square.
trying to summon 8 turtle doves, 8 golden stags?
I would like them to be summoned. What? Not there.
Like general
You-
area.
Can you plug up the
Approximately
hallway?
over here.
All 8 of them?
Well,
Holy fuck, dude. Okay, they're going everywhere.
yeah, 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 wherever.
Oh no, in the goo.
1, 2, 3, 4,
That's fine.
5,
They're goo
6,
resistant.
7.
So tell
They're
tell
so large.
tell us
8.
about the golden stags. Why golden stags?
They just seemed like they would help me in my time of need. I was kind of remembering this time that I met one once, and it was a real nice guy, and just missing him.
Okay. Cool.
You do notice you've used this spell before. You know when creatures of this general ability, you typically get 8 of them, but you notice a 9th appear in
Oh,
the
shit.
corner. That's a little different because he has, if my fucking drawing tool would work. Is it drawing under this guy? I don't know. But the one in the corner has a glowing red nose and is just sitting there all by himself, not getting included in these reindeer games.
Inspiration for DM.
Yeah, seriously.
Is he gonna side with the slads out of
Yeah.
The island of misfits lads.
And they need to roll initiative.
Sure. Why wouldn't they? Okay, well, Rudolph's rolling initiative.
Is that Rudolph named Ben? Or sorry, is that reindeer named Ben Affleck after the movie Reindeer Games?
No, it's Rudolph.
They're all named Ben Affleck. Yes.
Does that end your turn,
I will also go into my shell.
Solid.
Such a bad move. Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought it was a bonus action. It says it's
It
an
is.
action.
It says it is. It says it's bonus action.
Wasn't-
on him.
That was an action to go into your shell, and a bonus action to emerge, or
Yeah,
other way.
that is correct.
Wait, doesn't that? I mean, you get the 4 AC, but I guess that's still better than the fact that you attacks against you have advantage.
Yeah, it's trash. It's not a good ability. burning your action to give people advantage on you is pretty bad.
Yeah.
That AC.
Like
That is so. As you were doing that, Adric is like backing up to you to do the like back-to-back fighting thing. You know, like oh, we in this, buddy, and then you're like, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
tips over and like rolls a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I can't cast other leveled spells, so that's all I do.
Oh, is me?
Lizard folk are up
Right.
next. One is going to run past to try and go to Edmund and
I
stab
take
him.
opportunity attack.
Okay.
Opportunity chomp.
Opportunity chomp. And yeah, there it is.
Damn.
That hits.
5 piercing damage.
Okay, and the other one is going to move towards Gizzard and try and hit him. Or wait, so these first 2 are going to be at Mend, second 2 at Gizzard.
I'm chill again. No shield necessary.
Definitely wasn't a plan to try and get you to use your reaction on an opportunity attack and then hit you afterwards.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was the strategy. But you weren't expecting a bite to land.
And
I'll take the
can take an oppo attack as well if he so desired.
Why would I desire that?
Okay. Then lizard folk are done, and now it's Gizzard's turn.
Wait, Edmund took damage?
Yeah.
From the 13 hits?
Oh, were the bottom 2 were mine?
No, the top 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I took both of those. And a 13 does hit. I have 12 PC.
Oh man. You're a squishy boy. You're a squishy waif. Please, sir, I have no armor. Would you like some porridge?
Alright. So are all the salads are bloodied? Is that true?
This one, the blue one's looking real rough. The one right in front of you is looking about bloodied, and it's hard to see from your position how hurt the one in the back is. But you haven't heard nearly as many attacks going his way as the other 2.
Okay. I'm going to cast Chill Touch on Blue Salad. Does a 14 hit?
No, just barely misses.
Ah. Alright. And then with a bonus action, I will Hungry Jaws the red salad in front of me.
Okay. That misses, unfortunately.
That's okay. Because now with having made a melee attack against this creature, I do not provoke opportunity attacks from it for the rest of the turn, whether I hit or not. Means
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my movement to go way to fuck over here.
Nice.
You get an oppo attack by the lizard
The other
folk,
guy. That was a risk I was willing to take.
which whiffs hard.
Cool. All right, and
I feel
that's my turn. And now are you seeing my build? It's kind of like fight and regen, mobile away, cast.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah. 15
I think
AC,
lizards
so
are
you
taking it easy on you.
pretty decent.
Actually reminds me a little bit of a tiny bard that I once knew.
Yeah, the mobile, it's like a poor man's tumble for sure. All right, I'm done.
I forgot to do this last time, but there was a squirt from the stuff, but it hit nothing again. So now we're back at the top with Adric, who is no longer patiently defending.
You named all the reindeer. Very cool.
Same. I'm just gonna keep on fucking hammering that salad. Oh, actually, quickly double check. An ability. Hand of harm. Yeah. Okay. 3 key points, huh? All right. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with the warhammer.
That hits. Who are you hitting?
The bottom right. The guy who I've been focusing on. And I will Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just go for it again.
That also hits.
Fuck yeah.
It's looking decently low.
And yeah, fuck it. Spend a key point. Flurry of blows. Hit him with an unarmed strike. Does that hit?
Yep.
I will pump a fucking hand of harm into that. He takes an additional 7 damage and is poisoned. No save.
Okay.
And I will use my final attack to Hand of Healing myself. I recover 8 HP and I have all disease and how does this work?
Yes.
Can you cure one disease
I-
on yourself?
Yep, I can cure disease on myself.
As you do that, from the wound you heal, like laying your hand on yourself, as the healing energy goes in, you feel something wriggling towards your hand. You like dig your finger into the wound a little bit and pluck out a tadpole, very small. Throw it to the ground and just step on it and squish it.
Fuck yeah.
And you are no longer diseased.
Nice. And I guess you got the extra 7 damage that guy took.
Yep.
Sweet.
He's looking real low.
That is my turn.
Like, can count on fingers low. Okay, next up, the one above you. Heals.
Wow.
And is going to make a bite at Adric.
Nope.
That is definitely a hit, and there's not much I can do about that.
And 2 more attacks at Adric.
Neither of those hit, thankfully.
Damn. And that'll be his turn. Since he's fucking trapped.
All right. I will.
Who needs Wall of Force when you can just make 8 large creatures?
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, you can,
And Raw can't move through enemy squares.
anyway, you can finish this guy off before he regenerates next turn.
Oh, the red guy?
Yeah.
I'd say spell attack rolls, he will have some amount of cover.
Can you just like fireball everything?
Maybe. I will Misty Step over to here. Well, now I can't. And then saying the ancient words, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Blitzen, to the top of the porch, and do the help action on, no, I think I'll actually do this. So that was my bonus action. I will, I think, Toll the Dead and throw another twin spell on it again, or 1 sorcery point.
Nice.
Hitting the bloody looking, right, roll that twice. The bloody looking one and the second bloodiest looking one.
They both fail. Red Salad, who is about to go, gets gonged in the head and just crumples into this kind of jelly-like frog heap on the ground. Then the other one takes 7 damage and is looking pretty rough at this point.
Okay, and with my movement, I will scoot back to here. Hopefully there's nothing bad over there. Sweet.
Make a perception check when you enter that room.
Okay.
Yeah, you notice that there are like arrow slits in the walls that allow you to see through to the room
Ooh.
to the right. I'm just going to like delete that wall so you can sort of
Sweet.
see through there.
Oh, perfect. Perfect room for a ranger. Great, I think that's it.
Okay, then that red slot is dead. We got Joe, and he goes, "Oh, come on, all the fucking reindeer and stuff in the way. Jeez. Hold on." And is going to. He doesn't have like sharpshooter, does he? No. He's gonna pull out his longbow and just, pardon me, excuse me. Yep, very big, nice antlers, love them. And he is going to shoot a longbow at the blue slot.
Sneak attack, because
Which he has allies nearby, so he does get sneak attack.
nice.
Google.
You get sneak attack when a guy is surrounded by deer.
Yeah, and
In each case. Comes up surprisingly often.
he's gonna re-roll that 2 to a 4, which is just enough damage to knock that blue slot unconscious.
Nice.
Unconscious.
Fucking dead, whatever.
Okay, good. I was like,
I don't know. You don't know. They could regenerate. Who knows?
that's true.
I
So
take
you,
the poke him with a stick action to see if he's dead or not.
yeah. Well, his turn was next, and you do not notice it regenerate. Anyone who speaks reindeer hears them yell, "Charge!" As they go barreling in. Okay, here's going to be 3 attacks at this red slot. Wait, which does more, ram or hooves?
And preferably they move 20 feet before they attack.
Yeah, they're gonna try to, but okay. This is gonna be such a
Yeah.
pain.
They
Oh,
can
wait,
only hooves if they knock
They can
them
only
prone.
hoof prone. Okay, so order of operations. And
First with the
20.
rams.
This one, rams with charge, that misses. I don't think any of the rest can like get close enough. Blitzen, Blitz is over here after taking the disengage action. Prancer backs up 5 feet, kicks his hooves a little bit, and prances straight at this guy for a ramming attack that also misses. Okay, now these 3 rams go. One of those hits.
They have 50 feet of movement, so they after they charge they can leave.
And take oppo attacks?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Prancer hearing that runs away.
There's only one oppo attack.
Takes a claw.
Oh, Prancer, no!
That
Oh,
hits
that was
but doesn't
infected.
kill him. Hold on. Prancer is now infected with a slod tadpole.
Oh, Prancer, no!
Don't worry, I'm also an unlicensed veterinarian in addition to being an unlicensed doctor.
Dasher runs in and tries to ram with a charge and misses. Dasher continues dashing away. I don't know. I don't know if I can get more straight lines drawn here to charge him in.
You got it, Dancer. You got it.
Yeah. That's a miss. He fucks off down here.
0 damage.
Comet charges in looking for a softer target and goes after this lizard folk. Oh, that might
Yep.
actually hit.
Get him, Comet.
That does hit. He does a strength save. He's
Go.
prone. Dancer yells, "This one!" And how much extra?
Stomp his head.
Because that was 15 damage to this lizard folk, and he's knocked prone. I don't. And then you hear them start chanting low, but it begins to build. Rudolph, 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 and he comes charging in from fucking downtown for one final attempt. This has to be the one. It's why they brought him, and he misses.
Oh.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Wait.
Okay, and
14
there's-
misses?
So I'm definitely
14 actually
deleting.
hits the red slot. The blue slot's AC was
Oh,
okay.
fuck yeah.
Rudolph hits.
Rudolph!
He connects, coming in from downtown
Rudolph!
with the hooves. He does his charge. Oh my god, the crowd's going fucking wild. The slot rolls a strength save. He falls on his ass. Ah, Rudolph, Rudolph, Rudolph. The slot takes 15 bludgeoning damage. Okay, I retcon those other three getting advantage on their, or they all start hooving at advantage. Oh my god, they're going fucking crazy. 11, 19, 27 damage. Just stomping away on this fucker.
This is brutal.
It is all the like worst and best parts of
Gotcha.
WWE right now. Rudolph just top roping him, then everyone's standing around and just doing that over dramatic like stomp where they like throw their hands up, you know, every time they stomp on the ground. Oh, it's wild.
It's like
And
that scene in the I don't know if anyone's seen Drive. It's like that scene in the elevator.
Yeah. They've all got red muzzles now. It's impossible to tell who Rudolph is, you know?
Yeah.
there was a sled tadpole somewhere, but I don't know where the fuck he went. So he's dead. Gone.
Dead in the stampede.
Yeah, he just got crushed to death in all those hooves running around. And now is up.
Is going to he's gonna do something a little like wild shaping. You guys see his appearance start to change. He grows out a white beard. His skin starts to go pale and pink. He grows kind of a red hat out of the top of his head. And he casts Symbiotic Entity.
Okay. Sorry, Vixen's not standing on top of you. Like how is now Santa Claus. Dig it. Glad I moved Vixen out of the way so I could see that.
My true form has been revealed.
So that was your action.
I have no bonus action.
Can't you?
Okay. Then lizard folk. They're so sad that their squishy wizards are gone, and they're gonna start laying into Dancer. That hits. That kills Dancer.
No.
Poofs.
Protect Santa Claus. They know their mission.
Yeah.
This one, being not too wise, will just do his last attack at Vixen, who takes 5. And the lizards are done. Now we're on Gizzard. Gizzard from... Oh, he's not here.
Maybe now's not a bad time to grab a beverage.
Go for it.
Okay, cool.
Though you are up next. I don't think he even took the 15 from Rudolph. Oh, I did the 27 for all the hoof stomping. That salad's looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
That
What you
red
got there,
circle
Matthew?
is...
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I
All
just
that.
started drinking coffee again. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's like cold brew specifically, but these coffees do not wreck my stomach in the way basically all other coffee does. And having not regularly consumed coffee for like over a decade, it basically feels like I've discovered cocaine.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like tea just does not hit the same.
All right, Gizzard, from where you're at, you can now see into the northeast room. You see a large crystalline vat of this, opalescent, milky substance, and two lizard folk that are working sort of like pump-style bellows on the sides of the vat, almost single-mindedly, and a large shimmering disturbance from the other side of the vat that you can't quite make out because the vat's like kind of in the way right now.
Okay. I will.
It's also a lot of reindeer.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
And you presume one still alive slot on the other side of all those reindeer.
Yeah, am I gonna incur disadvantage if I try to attack the slot?
If it's a ranged attack roll, he'll have some amount of cover based on you trying to not hit all the reindeer in the way.
He's also prone, right? So
He is also prone, so yes,
So-
ranged attack rolls have a disadvantage.
Okay. I think I do it anyway. Well, disadvantage and cover, it's not great. How about I move here?
If you're up there, you'll have some it'll just be partial cover
All right.
as opposed to like the 3/4 cover from down there.
And I will chill touch him.
13 misses.
Sad.
Yeah, ranged spell attack.
Yep. Okay. That's all I do anyway.
Okay, Adric, you have a prone slod to the side of you in the midst of just a enormous reindeer stomp down.
Yep. That is I join, this is my thing. You sort of camera pans to the left, and you see all these reindeer just stomping on the ground, and you also see Adric just with his hammer, like, just going at it.
That hits. That hits. How do you want to kill this slod?
Oh, I just fucking Gallagher his head. Like, just, hammer comes down, just pops, bursts, it's like real, maybe like a little chunk of spine sticking out of the top of the torso, but it's like a real, it just bursts, splatters all over all of the reindeer.
The reindeer were still fumbling with their like saran wrap sheets, their painter sheets to get them up, so they just get covered and all that shit.
And then maybe one of the reindeer sort of like gores the torso on its horns and like, picks in the spot where the head used to be, sort of goes into the torso and picks it up. It's like flopping around on the antlers.
It takes a couple of them to lift the slod because he's pretty big. But yes, they can do that and sort of just like parade him around on their antlers.
And let me tell you, it is not over. Adric moves down here and bonus action, flurry of blows, spend a key point, and I will punch this guy in the face. I do not think that hits.
That roll with advantage.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
You notice that this lizard folk had been just sort of wailing on a reindeer, but now is just sort of standing there with his arms limply by his sides.
Yeah, still not so much.
The change in his demeanor surprises you, and you like go to strike and pull your punch just a little bit,
and one more.
Sort of just fist bump him on the chest. That also misses.
Fuck.
Well, at advantage.
Fuck yeah.
That hits.
Right.
You take 5
and I will use my last key point to Hand of Harm him.
I think they're giving up, guys.
And that kills that lizard folk.
I guess we will not find out.
But the important thing, is he poisoned?
He was for the brief span of time before he deaded.
Mm-hmm. We can't eat that one.
Yeah. In that case, I will. I think I will retreat a little bit.
Yeah, I'll pull in here. No. Yeah.
Oh, hello. Hello, Edmund. Yeah, that's my turn.
Edmund, you're up.
I'm gonna go move up to the like arrow slat area.
And you can see that one similarly is just sort of standing there, arms at its sides, as though like waiting for a command.
Yeah. Hey buddy, you doing okay? You better now?
No response.
Anywhere, is he like looking anywhere in particular or anything like that?
Just like eyes fixed on the horizon, 1,000-yard stare, like right through, Vixen, and Rudolph.
Okay, how much movement do I? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go attempt to arrest him. Everything else is dead, right?
Yeah, from what you've seen, there does not appear to be a clear and present danger.
Okay, I've got this nice, like, luxurious silk rope that I attempt to tie him up with.
There's no resistance. It's just like, moving a child who's just like gone limp on the floor, where you can just take their arms and bind them, like you do to children, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
That simile went off the rails.
No, I'm not from that school of magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
50 Shades of Magic.
Yes, I'll tie him up. It does feel a little awkward, but yeah. And let's That's what I got.
So I'll say for the purposes, you guys are out of initiative order. The lizard folk down there was not providing any sort of resistance to Edmund and is now just like standing there with his arms tied, behind his back or whatever. Gizzard, you notice the two lizard folk by the vat are still just like mechanically just pumping away on this vat. There is still the occasional spurt of goop shit out from the broken pipe. And that pink circle on the floor is like the puddle where it's sort of been like dripping into.
Mm-hmm.
Every time like a big drip comes out, the terrain there sort of changes. It's a mixture of like rocky, craggy ground. One part has like wildflowers blooming, and then one part's just like sizzling as if acid's burning through the floor.
See, and this pipe connects to the vat.
Yes, this pipe runs along the floor up to the vat, and the circle here goes vertical up through the ceiling.
Okay. I say to these
You're kind of like
lizard folk,
straddling the pipe right now, or standing on top of it, if you will.
okay. I say, how do you do, fellow lizard men?
You get no response from them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I look closer at the contents of the vat.
It's that. So the vat itself is sort of like crystalline, like transparent. You can see through it, and you just see a swirling of that milky opalescent magic material that you saw pouring out the top of the pyramid, and the same stuff that's spurting out the pipe.
Mm-hmm. I believe I will ritually start detecting magic in this room. One, to derive some sort of meaning of the milky substance, and two, to kind of get a better idea of what's going on behind the vat on that like mirror thing.
Yeah, it doesn't even take you like the full 10 minutes before you're like, oh wow, there is some weird magic shit occurring up here. It looks like a portal with an exclamation point behind it, similar to vat with an exclamation point.
Okay.
They're very excited about their descriptions here.
Uh-huh.
Looking into the portal, you don't see anything in particular. There's no like distinguishable shapes, but it is just a like rolling chaos inside the portal. And from staring at it long enough, you see occasionally some of this ooze, this milky substance, pours out of the portal and is like magically directed into the vat.
Okay, interesting.
So are they like pumping stuff out of the vat and into the environment?
I would guess yes, right?
Yeah, make a investigation or perception, one or two of you, to determine what the lizard folk are doing and investigate the machinery. Someone else want to help?
I'm gonna make a little performance check to sing to the reindeer. Non-charisma based checks are not as good.
They are enthralled by your performance. Though it's a somber performance as they mourn the loss of Dancer.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually,
except Rudolph, who's got this like sly smirk on his face, is like, "Yep, 8 harnesses. Now there's 8 reindeer. Fucking crushed it." All part of the plan.
He's in now.
Yep.
Damn, I can't animate a beast. I can only animate human.
Actually, Will, does anyone have any good healing? And what are the rules with respect to bonus HP and healing? Can you do the bonus HP first and then heal people up and still get the...
What do you mean bonus HP? Temp HP?
temp HP.
Temp HP, you may only have one instance of temp HP. And healing does not affect temp HP. It's a whole separate, just sort of like buffer.
So ordering doesn't matter.
Nope, ordering does not matter.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
I can heal you guys, but I'll lose my reindeers, so that's obviously not happening.
Okay.
You have a concentration heal spell?
Yeah, it's the healing spirit.
The
spirit of Christmas.
Right.
Oh, I have a story about the spirit of Christmas. Gather round, friends and reindeer.
Okay.
You wanna come over here, Edric?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I'll take some of that healing too if you're just giving it out.
Okay, so we've got 10 minutes.
Giving out any healing. You're all on the naughty list.
You definitely did inspiring leader before coming up here. You did that at the end of the long rest before you guys went out the door. You're like, we're charging upstairs. It's going to be awesome. You already did your speech for this rest.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
I thought that was before the rest, but whatever.
Wait, are we taking a short rest?
What I'll say is I'm not sure. I believe I would have received the
Ooze shoots out of the pipe and misses the reindeer.
I think I would have received temp HP because you can give it up to 6, and I don't have any on my sheet, and I haven't taken any damage. So maybe
I think I did it before the rest.
Oh no, you didn't take damage. You did the long rest downstairs before you guys bust out the door because you're gonna like come upstairs. You did the inspiring leader thing then. Because you're like, we're gonna go to the top of the temple and we're gonna see what's up there.
Yeah, I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing with him saying he did it, but I'm not sure. Did anyone take the effects of it? Like
I did not.
Yeah, I think maybe that slipped by everyone's radar, perhaps.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I give a inspiring speech as a adapted tale of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I don't know if it gives people temp HP or not, but it's
not yet. You are spending 10 minutes doing this, monologuing there in the corner.
Santa doesn't like people telling him what to do. He's kind of an independent man. And he goes.
But you're the hero of this story, Santa Claus. It's about how the reindeer,
Prancer
Yeah, I hear it every year.
Oh, some sort of German Santa Claus.
Prancer, standing under the pipe that is leaking, gets hit with a squirt and takes 2 damage as part of his fur models and morphs into some sort of gelatinous thing, sort of like showing some of the muscle underneath it.
I'm sure that spooks him to move, right?
Get the fuck out of the way, Prancer. Fuck you doing, Prancer?
Prancer goes to pout in the corner.
I'm gonna try and manipulate it, give it a little trial run, just in case it's mostly water based.
It's kind of working. This kind of worked when you were outside. That's how you got into the temple in the first place, I believe, was with Shape Water or Gust of Wind or something like that. It's kind of working. You don't have full control over it. Like, you're not stemming the flow of, the leak out of this pipe. Since it is definitely magical in nature and not just like a puddle of water.
Can I try to freeze it?
Yeah, maybe try to freeze it or dehydrate this stuff in the plate.
I slow its speed by 10 feet.
Make a ranged spell attack roll.
Sweet. What is that even? Oh, that's just a d20.
You are able to hit, the pipe, and it's a bit of frost encompasses it. You close part of the gap,
Wait, wouldn't it be 1d?
but this is not very permanent and will probably start to melt very soon here.
Don't you have a big hammer? Can you sort of hammer the pipe?
The attack roll would be 10 plus my intel. So
You guys want goo everywhere? Because that's how you get goo everywhere.
Would my medical training allow me to make any sort of inference about the nature of this goo?
The same inferences that you've gotten previously, and that it is, seems to be the source of all of the deformations in the local area, and is just, sort of seeping into the land as it's pumped out of the pyramid.
Looks like we got ourselves a Superfund site, boys. I'm gonna call up the EPA. We'll get the regs in here.
Can I investigate this portal? Try and figure out like where it goes and how it's being portaled.
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
And here, I'm gonna give you a.
As you guys push your way past the lizard folk that are still just dutifully pumping the vat.
Hey, bro. Good.
I
good
use
pumping.
my inspiration. Damn it.
It still looks like a portal
to be a portal.
I will walk up
Anyone
to one
else?
of the lizard folk and tell him to stop pumping.
But like, is there like a place on the other side of the portal, or is it just like straight goo?
It is a like chaotic maelstrom of colors and happenings. It's not like, looking out at a city skyline or like a defined place. It is just a swirling.
And are there
chaos.
like runes, or is there anything like constructed, or is it just like all magic portal?
It's got like, stones going along the top about, 8 feet tall, 4 feet wide, or 15 feet wide as this graphic depicts, and then about 10 feet back down, or however much I said.
So it's
pretty
built
good
into
size.
the wall, but it doesn't look like there's a thing that's like, obviously magical to an untrained 7 Arcana man.
There's some runes etched into the stonework that comprises its housing.
You got guidance too, and you also, Edmund can also assist you, gives you +2, right, or something.
Well, I think we could just fuck this portal up, and that would probably solve the whole problem.
We could smash it. I kind of want to shoot a ray of frost into the portal and see what happens.
I'm gonna give my mage hand a bit of string. I'm holding the other end of the string and try sending it through. My favorite thing to do with portals, especially one-way portals. Some really fucked up shit sometimes happens.
Stringomancer. Okay.
At Adric, the lizard folk that you told to stop pumping ignores you and continues pumping. And what were you doing with your mage hand?
I'm giving it. So I'm holding one end of the string. It's holding the other end of the string, and then I'm sending it through the board, trying to send it into the portal with the string.
It goes into the portal, carrying the string with it, and then that part of the string just like falls.
Okay. Yep.
As though the mage hand was now more than 30 feet away from you and vanished. After passing through the portal.
So shoot a ray of frost in there, shoot a ray of frost in there, shoot a ray of frost in there.
Sure.
I shoot a ray of frost in there.
Your ray of frost passes through the portal and disappears.
Nice.
There are still rooms we haven't explored, yeah?
Room 4.
Okay. I'm gonna try and talk some sense into this lizard.
I think they speak Draconic, right?
You want to go to room 4?
Yeah, I'll go to room 4.
You may open
They speak-
those doors.
They speak common too.
If anyone
going on room
feels
4?
like sitting down for a little bit at some point, I would, that might be good for me.
Hold on. While all this is happening, wow, 3 spurts of shit have popped out of the pipe and hit things. Let's see, how many people are there? 1, 1, and 12. Then Donner poofs after taking 16 damage. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. As Adric, follows people through towards that hallway, he gets hit with a squirt and
Is there a-
heals 5 hit points.
Oh wow.
Fuck.
Which one did that come from?
This is the pipe just continuing to squirt while you guys are
Same pipe, huh?
standing around investigating things.
Does Adric still have a weird like slod curse on him?
No, I punched
He
that out of him.
removed his own.
Huh.
We put the different reindeer under it and see if we get a Healy one again.
What's up in room 4?
Room 4. There is a single bed in this room, though the bedding has long since rotted away, leaving behind a musty smell. Books on magical theory crumble at your touch. You suspect this was the bedroom of Yarash, the guy who constructed this pyramid.
Read his books.
They crumble at my touch.
Read them carefully.
I look at the covers without touching them.
You see books titled, make a perception check. It is very difficult to read the names of these books as they've been weathered by time. However, you're able to parse one of them that says, or is called Sources of Magic.
All right. I try to pick Sources of Magic up.
Make a dexterity check or sleight of hand. It starts to fall apart as you remove it from the bookshelf. Like the leather around it, your fingers just sort of like, or your little claws sink into it, and just like part of the binding comes away with your hand.
I stop taking it out.
Okay. Stuff squirts out the pipe. Misses everyone.
Santa starts turning random what are these things called? Wheels?
Uh-oh.
Okay, make a make a or are you turning random ones?
Well, I'd be down to perceive which one I turn first.
Or would you like to try and investigate the machine and see if you can figure it out?
Yeah, I think Santa, with his training of like factory production of toys and elf manufacturing, is pretty proficient at understanding how tubes work.
I assist.
Make a perception check with advantage. You are able to rule out a couple more of the wheels. Joe had previously done a perception check. I was like, oh, it's not some of these ones down here. And you have ruled out a couple more of them, but you're still unsure which of the remaining 3 might be the correct one.
I choose the one on the left and crank it as hard as I can.
Roll a d3.
It's a weird shaped dice.
You turn it and turn it and turn it, and in the pipe heading vertically out the pyramid, it is no longer like flowing upward.
Oh, cool.
There is now an increase in pressure in the backlog behind it, and stuff is popping out that hole even more violently. 11. That's actually going to be
Nice.
Oh, nope, just 1d10. You feel it wash over you, and it doesn't hurt. And it feels like it was trying to heal you, but something prevents that healing.
Oh yeah, Idrik, can I get one of those punches? I say as I begin turning the next.
I'm gonna try and get clear of any
I'll
pipes.
say-
Maybe I'll.
Based on your investigation and sleuthing, you have found the wheel that, stops the flow out of the temple, which was like the purpose of these wheels.
Oh, okay.
I do not have any fancy punches left. I will punch you back to health after we take it easy for a bit.
All right, let's all
yeah,
go
we might
chill
want to
in
get
room number 4 again, so we don't get.
we might want to get these
queued.
guys to stop pumping before we, because otherwise that stuff's got to go somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move away from any pipes. Maybe work on detaining this lizard.
Can we push the lizard folks into the vat?
I'm just gonna let him know he's under arrest. If he continues to pump.
He continues pumping while you read him his rights.
Okay, I will attempt to tie him up with another length of rope.
Make a athletics check.
Using my charisma score, right?
Nope.
7.
I think that's a great idea, Gizzard. Vixen, why don't you knock one of those fuckers into the vat?
The lizard you're trying to tie up just puts his lizard claw on your head as if, an older brother to a 4-year-old, and is just sort of like pumping with his other hand. It's a little harder for him now, but he's holding you at bay.
Can you describe the pumping mechanism?
It's like the sides of a bellows. It's a large lever leading down to the bottom. You guys tried doing some investigating on it earlier, but then I think we got distracted and went into something else. But it is appears to be adding, positive pressure to the vat, which then forces some of the goop out.
Would it be possible to wedge a large rock debris thing into the lever as to prevent it from being pumpable?
You could try.
I'll try that.
I will help with that.
Make a check based on how you are determining when and where to put the rock, like strength for big rock, or intelligence for, it needs to go right here.
Yeah, I use intelligence for determining the best place to stop the fulcrum.
Yeah, you find a pretty good point that you're like, I just need a small rock right here, and that'll sort of impede the maneuvering of the pump. You place a rock there.
How does the lizard take to his pump not working anymore? Okay.
Goes forward and just takes the rock you put there and removes it
Oh.
and resumes pumping.
Can I try to stop him from removing it? Like do a little hand slapping? Like, no.
Reindeers, knock these fuckers into the vat, please.
I'm also fine with the reindeer knocking him into the vat strat.
Reindeers make a series of attacks and charges and stuff and are able to knock the two lizard folk onto the ground and prone down there. It's a tall vat and they don't possess the,
Gotcha.
digits to lift something up and put it into said vat. But reindeers are standing on top of lizard folk in the corners of the room, hooves on chest, while they're just sort of like trying to get back to their pump very feebly. Like, I want it.
So now that they're not pumping, there's no more gushing of the pipe.
There is no more gushing of the pipe.
Cool.
So there is still stuff from the portal seeping into the vat, which is about 2/3 full.
Yeah, so I think we should probably try to disable that portal.
Yeah.
I don't have excellent tools to do such a thing, but
Santa can cast Dispel Magic, but I think this is a little above his pay grade. I give a shot.
I feel like our best chance is just to destroy portal, right? I mean, can we like destroy the structural integrity of the portal so that it no longer is functional? I guess I tried to derive that with an Arcana check.
Yeah, based on your knowledge of, summonings and stuff like that, it definitely seems that the archway that this portal is constructed with is integral to the functioning of said portal. And you suspect that were said archway damaged, the portal might close.
All right, I take a big rock and I just start smashing it against the frame.
As you're smashing, your blows are stopping like a 1/4 inch before reaching the actual rocks of the portal.
Okay, maybe it has
feels
a force
very
field.
similar to like your shield spell when you cast it, where there's just a protective barrier of energy preventing blows from striking.
All right, maybe try to dispel that.
Okay.
You watch as this rainbow sort of shimmering, starts at the bottom and like rolling back, parchment or something like that. Or even better, just like peeling the protective film off of like a monitor.
Yeah.
That sort of
satisfying.
happens to the archway around the portal.
I go back to smashing.
You are definitely connecting with the rocks now.
I smash away.
Seeing that smashing is happening, Adric takes out his hammer.
Should we try putting one of the lizard men in the portal before it goes away? For science?
For science? I'm not going to
Put
stop
the
you.
reindeer through as well, but
Yeah. Wait, can you?
You can also go get a zombie from downstairs.
Yeah, we got lots of options.
Yeah, let's check the lizard guy in.
Okay.
Seems the most economical.
Between the 5 of you and a plethora of reindeer, you are able to chuck a lizard guy in.
I'd like to tie some rope around him.
Not
He's
Gizzard.
a
Right?
portal
Not
expert.
throwing Gizzard in the portal.
Yeah, no, wait.
Okay.
Make a perception check to see if they all look the
Yeah,
same
which
to you or not.
lizard? Gizzard's just sort of pumping on the side, like yeah, dude, we're doing great, guys.
I have stopped smashing the portal
Yeah.
for the science. I step away as to make sure that no one is confused about which lizard is which.
Mhm.
A
Okay, yeah, I put a rope around him for sure, and maybe me and Edric can.
you
can
toss
pull
a
the rope.
lizard into the portal, and the rope seems still attached to him.
Okay. Should we pull him back?
You could pull him back,
Or make
sure.
a
See what
Is there
see what
slack
we
on
get.
the rope? Is he trying to?
What's can we like see him in there? What's happening to him?
Can't see him.
Yeah, pull him back.
Ah.
It's,
Pull him back?
yeah, I assist in the pulling of the back.
Waste.
Make strength checks. Either the two of you or people with advantage, or if everyone's helping, like a group strength check.
Heave! Oh!
Yeah, wait, we tie the rope to the reindeer and say, on Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Vixen. And they all start flying.
They heave something out while I consult what you may be pulling out of this portal.
Okay.
Oh man, what's a death slod?
Ruh-roh.
That's it can polymorph, innate spellcasting.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, I remember slads. No. We found one in TOA.
Yeah, that was like the gray slot that there was like a control stone to or something like that.
Mm.
As you're pulling, you start seeing an arm come out of the portal that looks very reminiscent of the slod creatures you just dispatched.
I stopped pulling.
Put it back!
You untie the rope from around it and push the arm back in.
Is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah.
Are you still pulling? So far Edmund has just let go of the rope and there's still 7 reindeer just tugging away on this rope.
Do you want your rope back?
Okay, put it back to my reindeer.
What'd you say, Jamie?
Put it back!
They start backing up. There's a loud beeping noise as 7 reindeer, are now. God, this is so annoying because they don't have vision. So every time I click one, I can't see shit. They're now backing up down this hallway. They scoot back one. This creates a little bit of slack in the rope, and the hand that was clawing its way out seems to sort of like slip back into the portal, and then the rope goes taut again.
All right, mind if I resume smashing?
Yeah, it's get back to smashing.
So, actually, hold on. I think I have a thing for this. Would I know where to smash?
You know exactly where to smash.
Like Gizzard. All right, hot tip, Gizzard. So you see these, the grout lines here. That's the weakest place. You want to go, you want to put the chisel there, and you want to smash right there, especially below that keystone, and the whole thing will be crumbling apart.
I do that.
Give it a shot.
As you are smashing away. The portal starts to increase in intensity, glowing brightly, colors shooting out of it before fizzling, and now there's just a stone wall behind with a piece of rope just going straight into the stone and like ending there, connected to the wall.
I
Cool.
pull on the rope.
It is very taut inside this stone.
That's crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
We've disabled the
Yeah.
portal and the pipe and the eminence of the substance into the world via the pyramid. I think we got what we came for, right?
I'm sure there was nothing of interest in any way on the other side of that portal, and I'm glad we closed it forever. Shall we go lie down for a moment? Would anyone else like maybe a little bit of respite after when I look at the brains that are still on my hammer after this frog bashing session?
I'm
I
happy
think
to
we
short
should
rest.
leave this shitty temple.
I'm also good with just leaving and resting later.
I'm going to go take a
Also-
quick pee while you guys figure out what you're doing.
Well, you got that, and I point at like the tadpole thing that's like coming out of your skin and like pulsating. Like,
Yeah.
I sort of want to look at that, but I don't really have the focus to do it right now. So if we chill out for an hour, I could do a little clinic maybe, and then we could get going. But it's your call.
Sure. Yeah. Also, I'm not particularly interested in material goods, but isn't this the part where you guys normally rummage around for stuff?
Yeah, okay. While you guys
Yeah.
short rest, I will rummage.
Yes, it is. I thank you. I had almost completely fallen into my you know, monthly vow of asceticism. Good thing I didn't do that.
So a short rest is 10 minutes or
I think it's an hour.
an hour?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I rummage and then I spend the rest of the time copying into my spellbook more cold blast stuff.
Nice.
Because I do not need to recover anything at present.
Yeah, I guess we can wait for Schoolie to tell us whether or not we get the short rest.
And what stuff we get.
Yes.
I guess I could have said this would be a good time to just like take everyone like 5-10 minute break.
Oh, yeah, sure. Should
It's
we
been 2 hours.
should we short rest? Or rather, shall I hit the short rest button?
You guys will have to tell me what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay, well we can just do it when we get back.
Yeah.
All right. See you in a few.
Yep.
Me smash.
You smash good.
9
You do
months
have
later,
a hammer.
I have a baby portal.
Ha.
Alright, I go check on baby. Speaking of smashing into babies.
Speaking of baby portals, aka Emily. Yeah.
His shirt is worth 17. 5 victory points.
Easy way to win Catan every time, dude. They never see it coming.
Longest shirt.
You think I'm just holding 3 victory point cards? No, fuck you. Shirt. What were you guys planning on doing? I don't know if Matt's back yet, but
In summary, a short rest.
And looting, but not of course.
Because I do not need to take a short rest, I will do the looting.
you guys may have or may not have noticed that Joe was not helping out at all with the portal that entire time. He was rummaging around Yarash's room. As I'm pretty sure Taylor would have done.
Yeah. What'd you find, Joe?
Oh, nothing. It was just total bust in here. Definitely wasn't a box of knickknacks and doodads under his bed.
I take out my naughty list and my pen, and I look at it, and I look at him.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Yep, he's neutral. He's not already on either list and doesn't want to be.
Mhm.
So, he reveals to you a journal that is not falling apart.
Ooh.
A spell scroll of gaseous form.
Oh, that's fun.
And that's it. Oh, and about, I think it's like 200 gold worth of various gems.
Sorcerers don't need spell scrolls, right? Didn't you like that?
If you want to be able to cast it forever, you can yoink it and, inscribe it into your book, or anyone can use a spell scroll
Oh, right.
once.
Right.
So. Daniel, your mic is crazy right now. Getting like robot reverb.
Alright, I'm gonna hold the spell scroll of gaseous form. Someone wants it from me. Ask. But I might copy that later. What level is gaseous form? 2 or 3?
I don't know. Yeah.
Testing.
Now you sound good.
Good.
It is a 3rd level spell.
And is transcribing a spell scroll into your spell book, does that like use it up, or is the spell scroll still around to be
That
cast?
uses it up.
Cool.
Based on all the notes and edits and stuff he does on it and practicing using the spell and stuff like that, it consumes the spell scroll as part of the transcription process.
Makes sense.
But he could cast that spell on anyone if he prepares it.
Yes.
Alright, let's flip through the journal.
Hold on.
Ooh, Gizzard, can you learn the gaseous form?
That's the plan.
Damn it. That's what we were just talking about for the last 10 minutes.
Nice. Yeah, but I'm here now.
Man, And for being a divine,
I will tell you what's in the journal later once
Okay.
I come up with what language it should be in.
All right. So everyone else is
I
taking.
want to say like deep speech. Well, that doesn't have a script associated with it. Fuck. It's in a language that's gonna take you a while to comprehend. It's in an old dialect. Common language, you can't read it. It's old English. It doesn't make sense. Ye old book of bullshittery.
Okay. Anyone have comprehend languages? Okay. Okay. So I think next order of business is everyone is short resting. I sit outside the door, making sure nothing sneaks up on the resters, while spending a little time working on cold bomb.
Frost bomb.
Frost bomb.
Sweet.
Okay, you guys, you're sort of holding up in room 4 there.
Mm-hmm.
Reindeer guarding the 2 lizard folk pumpers.
Yep.
Well, the one, right?
The one, that's right. You guys yeeted one out the airlock.
We conducted
And
some
there's
science
nothing
on a unwilling participant.
Yeah, what's his name? Yuri Gagarin?
Space
I
dog.
was gonna say, like the Nazis, but
Yeah,
write your own
well,
narrative. It's fine.
Yeah, much more like the Soviets.
Yeah.
We wear red, comrades.
Says Santa.
Okay. You guys are able to accomplish a short rest. However, and Joe are not able to heal.
Still got those buggers in you,
And duration's 1 hour on reindeer, correct?
Wait, goddamn.
Yes.
They all mount up and ride off into the night, like through a wall as they turn ethereal. It's very well timed for exactly when that hour, is up.
Goodbye.
During or after the reindeer disappear, since they'd been around for 10-15 minutes before you guys decided to short rest, that other lizard folk returns to the vat and starts pumping, but rapidly runs out of vat juice and like tries to pump, and it's like when you clip a bike tire thing on to like the wrong spot and you're just like trying to pump and it just builds up pressure within the pump and you're like I can't do anything, like this vat's just like full of air now and he just like can't pump it anymore and is just sort of standing there like with his hands on the pump. He'd be confused if he was able of processing that emotion.
I spend 2 key points and I hand of healing and Joe. This removes any disease and each of them also heals.
Can you print Hand of Healing for me, please?
I can do that. Oh, hold on.
Or the whatever 7th level feature, yeah. You can end 1 disease on each of the following creatures. And Joe now feel like, which, as if Adric isn't just going to do this again, which of the 2 diseases on you would you like to heal? The tadpole infestation or your inability to heal?
Tadpoles aren't the first creature that's decided to reside in my body. They're welcome to come on in.
Okay.
But the healing thing seems like a problem.
Okay, you may now heal, which you can recover the hit points from the Hand of Healing.
Right.
You regain 9 hit points. Joe regains 10 hit points. And I will spend one more key point to remove the tadpole from you as well.
Okay, no one is diseased now. Hooray, Way of Mercy monks.
Yeah, this is great.
Good use of class features.
Yeah, nice. I guess I was wrong. I guess I don't exchange key points for all outside of combat activities. I picked a monk class that can do something besides punch stuff.
Yep.
All right.
Joe, like you got any more of that healing for me? I'm still feeling pretty, 27 out of 46 right now.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
The spirit of Christmas.
Oh yeah, that thing's good.
Is that 5 uses?
Yeah.
So
I'll
5d6.
give,
Can I? Oh, that's fine.
Here, actually, I'm gonna get out of the.
Here, Joe
Get out of
takes
the
that
area
first
of that.
14. Because he's
Yup.
greedy. He's just wallowing in the healing spirit. Healing spirit. Healing spirit.
You want to take that last roll of it?
Can use it?
Yeah.
I chat with this lizard man.
When you did your symbiotic entity, did that temp HP go away after like the minute or hour, however long it lasts?
yeah, I think it's 10 minutes.
Okay. Gotcha. 'Cause that's a lot of temp HP.
It is.
Just wanted
Yeah.
to check.
Returns to turtle form. He's no longer Santa.
Do you?
All right.
Wait. Sorry. Did Joe take all of that healing spirit, or only 4 of these?
He took the 446 at the start.
Do you want any more of that?
Yeah, I can take the 2. Also, I took the 4.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
Sweet.
And I bid farewell to Santa Claus with a little poem. He spoke not a word, but went straight to work. And giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." And that grants him.
That's a pretty poem you got there. Where'd you hear
Indeed.
that one?
I picked it up in my travels, and it's to make people feel a little better about Santa Claus and the reindeer going away. You know, they're on to their next whatever good, whatever lawful good aligned family.
Yeah. I think.
And let's see, everyone gained.
Yeah.
Temporary hit points equal to my level plus my charisma modifier, which is
11 total.
11.
It's a lot of temp HP.
Nice.
It is. And I am now tracking this. I'm tracking uses on this, so I will know if I 0 out of 1.
Maybe you can just set it to regenerate on short rest or something like that. So
Yep, that's what I did.
Cool.
Are
we getting out of here or what?
I want to chat with this lizard guy first. I walk up to him and I say, "How do you do, fellow lizard man?" in Draconic.
He sort of like squints and blinks a couple times, but is still unresponsive.
Can you understand me?
His head like slowly turns towards you and looks at you.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that you can understand me, but that might not be true. Anyway, can you speak? Are you able to speak?
kind of does the like dog thing where he just like turns his head just a little bit.
Okay. Do you want to leave? And I guess I gesture at us, and then I like make a walking away, and I like point at a door.
He gives you like the barest of nods.
Okay. You wanna let's let this lizard guy free.
That seems good.
And I like
To me.
kind of I put my hand on his shoulder, and I kind of lead him down the hall to the stairs.
He's following you.
Cool.
We leave the way we came.
You guys pop back out onto this floor. It's real dark. You know how to get back to the room you came from. I'm just gonna delete this wall. Still real fucking dark in there. Like there's still that magical darkness. But you are able to navigate your way out.
Whoa, who's this asshole?
That is the Lizard Queen, who I was using for vision, but she's not actually there.
Okay, good.
What is this like a curtain?
Make a investigation or perception check. You move away a couple of like rocks that are sort of piled there and notice a tunnel leading out.
You guys want to take this tunnel?
Sure.
What about this door? Do we care? Before taking the tunnel, I try this door. Is it unlocked?
Yeah, it opens.
I gaze into the room.
You see into the room. It's pretty bare, couple, piles of rocks, pieces of the decrepit wall that have sort of fallen onto the ground, but otherwise pretty uninteresting.
You guys want to
Though
poke
you do
around?
see, since you just
Sure.
noticed that tunnel, you see some similar markings on the right there, and presume that as your vision allows, there's a tunnel leading on from there, and then a door down to the south.
Mm-hmm. You guys have any thoughts, or should I just keep kind of poking around?
I'm stuck in a wall right now, but I'm down to wander.
Okay.
Santa, you're back.
Yeah, I'm down to wander, explore a bit.
I try this door.
That door opens.
Long ass hallway. Alright, looks like we're going down this hallway.
Hmm.
We made it. Wait, but what
You
about
can-
over here?
Yeah, that hallway leads back to the red wizard Rorith's
Mm-hmm.
room.
Oh well, did we look around to see if he has any stuff that we
We
should
did
take?
loot
Yeah,
that
you
room.
looted him.
Yeah, and there was a lot of stuff, right? There was like thousands of gold. Am I making this up?
Probably.
What's in this room on the other end of this short tunnel?
You see a short tunnel down to the south is a cave-in.
Hmm.
And
Then-
you suspect that also leads back towards Rorith's
How about
area.
this differently shaped wall here in the top right?
Make a perception or investigation check, helped by whoever you want.
Ooh. I can help.
I can't figure this shit out. Someone else want to?
Joe's like, I think I got this one. And he notices, as you noticed, a slight difference in the wall. And after a little bit of fumbling around, you're able to find a hidden catch. And the rock wall swings inward.
Poke around. Poke around.
In here, you find a hidden armory.
Ooh.
Ooh.
there is a fair amount of, very typical looking weapons on the ground, long swords, shields, stuff like that. And then a couple of suits of armor with a very full looking, set of plate armor down here in the bottom left.
Oh, damn. Any plate wearers?
No, sir.
I think I remember plate armor being very valuable. Perhaps we take it and sell it.
Yep.
Okay. Someone.
As you guys are standing in this room,
Oh, no.
you see a little red mote of light come in through the door behind you, and is sort of wandering its way through the room.
Can I try and grab it?
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check or something like that.
All right. Ooh.
Your hand seems to pass right through it.
Guys, we got a moat here.
Yeah.
Got a moat coming.
Salutations, brother Moat. What finds you in this dungeon on this fine evening?
It's ignoring you and just continuing towards the southeast of the room.
My vote is grab the plate and let's just leave. Any takers?
Yeah.
The moat's approaching a longsword in the bottom right of the room.
Oh, interesting.
Ah. Do you wish to do battle, brother Moat?
I grabbed the plate armor. No one else's.
How strong are you? You're decently strong. Okay, yeah.
Not-
You could carry some plate armor.
Yeah.
It's heavy, but you're not a weak wizard.
Yeah.
You're a lizard wizard.
I'm a lizard wizard. So either this moat is saying this longsword is enchanted and cool, or it's trying to pick it up and fight us.
The moat is dropping onto the longsword and starting to spread over the length of its blade and hilt.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, I sort of want to see how this goes.
Okay, I'll be in the other room.
Edmund, what do you think it's gonna kill us? What you want to take put bets on this?
Yeah,
Start
sure.
stabbing us. I can dispel magic it.
Yeah.
The longsword raises into the air and starts approaching at Adric.
I've cast dispel magic on it.
The sword clatters to the ground,
No,
unmoving.
bad sword.
Bad moat.
Does it look ordinary? Well, it's...
Is there anything special about the sword, or does it just look mundane?
It looks like a normal longsword.
You want to take it and I can identify it later? Just be sure.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Why not?
Okay.
About this time, you see 5 more motes of red light entering the room.
Time to go.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Can we wait? Is there a door that closes behind us?
The door you guys came in through. That's where the
Yeah.
motes are coming from right now, too.
I see. Stepping out here, do I see anything that looks like it could be the source of the moats? Is there any
No.
any runic shit? Nope. Okay. Well, later, guys. Anyone still in there? Oh yeah. Maybe shut the door behind you on your way out.
I grab Lizard Friend and start heading to the tunnel.
Yeah, I shut the door. I'll be fine. No, probably no one's gonna come back in here anyway.
Door is shut.
Enter the tunnel.
As you go to enter the tunnel, the lizard folk looks at it and sniffs a little bit and then like looks around.
I beckon him to come.
He walks a little bit like to the left of the tunnel and sniffs a little more.
I backtrack to
And
stand next to him.
He opens his mouth as if to talk, and it's looks like he's making considerable effort, and after a short while manages to say one word in Draconic, which you recognize as the word family.
Hmm.
Did we kill all of them? I think they're all dead.
Oh, well, there's still some dudes in that room we arrested in, right?
Oh yeah, we should bring this dude to the queen and
Yeah.
see if.
Lizard, are
Yeah,
you
that sounds good to me.
related to this guy?
No, but I think he's looking for his family.
Listen, I'm not trying to say all lizard folk are related. I was just asking because he said family.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, let's take him down to this room over here. We knock on the door.
The door opens and you see the lizard queen in there where you left her about, an hour and a half ago or so.
Mm-hmm. I say, hello! We have returned.
Were you successful?
We think we have stopped the source of the magical corruption. We also found this guy, and it seems like maybe he knows you guys?
Kelsey. You were taken so long ago. We presumed you lost. And the lizard is just sort of like staring back and still, pretty out of it and glassy-eyed, but there seems to be just like a hint of longing in Kelsey's eyes, looking at Sharon, the lizard queen.
Yay, reunion. There's also another lizard man who might have been like, he might be of your tribe as well. He's kind of like mind erased or something. He was pretty singular minded, but upstairs if you want to try to rescue him.
Mm-hmm. And one of them fell into a portal, I think. Probably fell.
I only remember this one.
Are there any threats remaining upstairs?
I don't believe so.
Watch out for the goo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
noted.
Yeah, probably still some substance.
I thank you for returning this one to me, and we'll go shortly to rescue the other you say is upstairs.
Yeah, you're quite welcome.
And I appreciate all of your effort in ending this blight on our island. I know this isn't much, but please take this as a token of our gratitude. And she unclasps a horn from her belt that looks like a old-timey like calling horn, a style horn, and hands it over to you. Said may this serve you in your time of need.
Thank you. And peace to your tribe and prosperity and best of luck and hope to see you again.
Does that horn summon 9 lizard folk?
I don't know.
Yeah, just so we use it correctly, would you care to tell us the utility of this horn?
Not recommend pointing it at your allies
okay.
before blowing it.
That makes sense. Well, we were just about to leave. I don't know, you want to go grab your man and then you want to come with, or are you guys going to camp out here?
Yes, if you have time to wait. At this moment, the was de-animated sword in Adrix backpack that only becomes deanimated for a short time after Dispel Magic is cast on it,
Oh no.
reanimates.
Whoa.
It starts swinging at Adric or something.
Can you just
Whoa.
grab it?
Holy crap.
You smash the hell out of the sword and send it tumbling and skittering in two halves into the corner.
Okay, yeah, in terms of threats that are still around, we forgot to mention there might be some floating weaponry. But we closed the door,
behind us,
so
Yeah, they don't.
just a fair warning.
I appreciate it. If there's anything else that may have slipped your mind
No,
before I head up, so would you mind
Oh, there
coming
was-
with me? You know,
no, that's fine.
okay.
Yeah, there was this
portal-
one tunnel we were curious about. Your friends here said family. You really put a lot of effort into getting that word out when maybe he just wanted to get back to you. I don't know, but
Yeah,
Yes,
above the
we
dark,
have
above the dark room.
a kinship towards each other. If you're talking about a tunnel, that's a tunnel of our doing. That's how we got in here.
oh, okay.
The shaman recommended not traveling through the underground maze,
Probably
so we
wise.
just bore our way in.
Hmm.
It
Yeah.
leads to the surface, some tens of feet away from the base of the tunnel.
Okay, cool.
Good to know.
Shall we?
And you guys are all able to pop out the tunnel into the sunshine, which you have not seen in some while, a couple days. And it is bright and delightful.
Hooray.
There is the matter of getting back to the town of Melvant, which you guys had taken a boat over here. I can't remember if you brought Sel with you or not, the guy who owned the boat. I think he was helping you navigate. But it's relatively uneventful in order to get back to the town of Melvant,
Melvant.
where this quest had started.
Yeah, who is our quest giver?
The Lord Sage of Flan was the one who asked you to investigate the temple, and he resides within the Lord Sage's tower on the outskirts of Melvant.
Cool. I could go for some flan.
Yeah, let's get the regional specialty for sure.
Flan. Any relation to Flan Dagmar? Oh wait, that is Flan Dagmar.
It's spelled PHLAN though, so it's like, you know, crab with a K, where you're just like, I get what you were going after, but come on, I wanted the real deal.
Mhm.
Is there a merchant in town in which to trade plate armor and 200 gold worth of gems for money?
Yeah. The plate armor was in surprisingly pristine condition. So you can sell it for 80% of its PHB price, which is still a lot of money.
Like 1,000, right?
It's something. You'll have to look it up.
Okay.
Or I can just search plate armor and 5e tools. Oh, geez Christ. Yeah, it's 1,500 gold. So,
Nice.
sure, you have 1,200 money. We'll find something to spend
yeah.
that on someday.
And the gems?
Yep, you're able to trade the gems for their gold value.
All right, so
Does
we end
retain their value a lot more than
Sure.
armor does.
we end up with 1,400 money split 5 ways.
Mm-hmm.
So 7, 4, 280 each.
Sure.
And surely we'll get a cash reward from the quest giver, because that's how quests
Yeah.
work. So.
You were promised. It was like 100 gold plus, per person plus 50 extra for each day before the 10 days were up that you guys returned, and it was about 3.5, 1.5, 5, and then another 3 getting back. Took you about 8 days total. So
200 a pop? Is that what you're saying? Or was it 100
yeah.
per person and
It was 200. The bonus was per person.
Okay, cool. Another 200.
Expedience fee. So another 200 per person.
Cool.
Wait, can you? Sorry, can you?
Which the Lord Sage says, "Ah, my trusted adventurers, I already added his monies. I see you have returned from the Isle. I assume you investigated and dealt with whatever was happening there."
Yeah, we smashed a portal. We killed some salad. Turned the goo off.
A portal? Perhaps that was the source of the magic infiltrating the area.
Yeah,
Were
we think
you
so.
Seemed like it.
able to determine the cult of the dragon's interest in the pyramid?
Not sure I understand the question.
It seems
They-
like maybe they were using. If I understand the machinations properly, it seems like they were using the pyramid as a way to project magical influence in the locality.
And perhaps expand their power.
They made big scary frogs out of little lizard men. Although it's unclear to me who was involved in the cult and who was not.
that was clear. Long rundown. Cult of the Dragon, Red Wizards of Thay, different group, also interested in magic. Lizard folk who lived on the island and are like, shit's fucking us up, interested in what was going on in the pyramid. 3. And then
the cult never even made it in the door, right? We just killed them.
There were some in there. You killed some
Yeah.
inside and some outside. There were another couple adventuring parties down below that probably didn't make it out of the maze. It took 5 7th level adventurers to make it out of the maze. What do you think a couple scouts and thugs are going to do in there?
Yeah. We found a note from their leader telling them what their purpose was, right?
Oh. Yeah, and we had that journal, right? Maybe he can help us decode it.
You had a journal from the Red Wizard, who was very much just interested in big magic. Perhaps we can contain it and harness it, kind of deal. And then you had a journal from the Grand Poobah of the temple itself, who died hundreds of years ago. That more or less just goes into his construction of the temple of itself and its guards and wards, and just wanting a private sanctum where he wouldn't be bothered by people trying to acquire his magical knowledge. That is unrelated to that portal that was in the semi-related, maybe occasionally he sort of created a portal to somewhere to extract some magical stuff from, but it seemed someone else was able to open it more permanently for
turn it into a goo
eviler
factory.
machinations, and
Mhm.
chaos was just like flowing out from the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Weird
cool.
house guy.
Yeah, wizards get kind of crazy and weird when they live too long and get too powerful.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if
Just
being
like,
conduits for that much magic is has an effect on someone, you know?
Just like members of Congress.
That won't happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not. Depends on how many times you level up here.
Speaking of
Wanna
leveling
play
up,
volleyball?
The Lord Sage says, well, thank you for that detailed explanation of all of the different parties you ran into while investigating the pyramid. It bothers me that Thays getting involved. They rarely stray too far outside their own domain, but they are power-hungry little buggers at that. Here is your money as promised, yada yada yada. You guys divvy that up, and I've taken the time to arrange for you some accommodations on me, of course, over at over at the Velvet Doublet in town.
Ooh.
Yeah, so one of Melvont's more esteemed establishments. It's not too rich of a town, but they managed to get by. I think you will find it quite relaxing after your weeks-long journey.
fabulous. Let's go.
Sweet.
The Velvet Doublet, even in the trying times that Melvont is enduring, is still a fine place. Excuse me. A place full of soft chairs where the only thing darker and richer than the wood that the tables are made of is the wine being served. You guys are shown to your rooms. They all have their own private bathtubs in there that are filled with, magical sources of heated water. There is room service available to each of you should you desire it, or there's food served down in the main hall downstairs. And
Are they cool with
that-
the races in our party? Is
Yeah,
anyone grossed out by me being a lizard?
Calm down.
There was, word sent ahead of time to the wait staff that there may be people of a slightly different aesthetic attending, and so the wait staff is doing a very professional job, though some of the other, hoity-toity patrons do sneer and whisper a little bit from time to time, which is rapidly silenced by a quick glance from anyone in your party, really.
Good.
But that is more or less where we'll end this one, as you guys are in the place where the next one will set up, and I've literally just opened that PDF for the first time. You guys will level to level 8, which will get you 1 stat point of your choosing and 1 feat of your choosing. So replacing it'll get you 1 stat point of your choosing. If you get an ability score improvement feature, then you get a feat. So if you are multi-classed like someone in the party, you don't get a feat yet, but you still get 1 stat point.
Okay.